So the call for proposal from the European Commission had two major issues inside. First, the need to protect sports from match fixing and other corruption style of criminal involvement. And the second issue on this call for proposal was to protect the betting activity and to prevent it from being used for criminal purposes. This comes as a strategic moment in the EU, since almost all the EU states today have legalized online betting, but they have done so without broad knowledge and awareness on the criminal risk linked to the betting activity, criminal risk being money laundering, infiltration, inside corruption of betting operators, or even, as you have seen recently, the creation of betting operators by criminal groups by themselves, and the broad knowledge on the different risk factors linked to betting are rather unknown today, and that's why the European Commission was asking for specific programs in this sense. Also recently we have seen major cases of criminal involvement in the betting activity. In the EU, for example, the Italian mafia have been found out to be opening fake betting operators in Malta and using them to launder money and other proceeds of criminal activity, and notably also sports competition manipulation. And in the end, another issue in this call for proposal in the context of this program is the fact that the EU legislations of the member states are very different, and that's why the Commission wanted to have some networks, ways of cooperation between national authorities to help exchange of information, discussion and cooperation to fight against organized crime within the betting and the sports activity. The first objective of this program is to create new knowledge and awareness on the criminal involvement through betting. Historical dimension, how in the history criminal groups have managed to infiltrate gambling and also betting activities. Also, what are the risk factors within the betting activity that can attract criminal implication, and also how which policies, which initiatives, which tools exist today to fight against organized crime and the manipulation of the betting activity. The second objective of this program is to assist, help national authorities and EU authorities too, to protect the betting markets. The first way will be to produce recommendations within the white book that this program will produce. These recommendations will be addressed to the national authorities and the EU authorities to help and present some tools, some examples, some good models of fighting against organized crime within the betting activity. And also, after the research program, national seminars will be organized in 12 EU member states to gather all the national stakeholders concerned by the fight against organized crime in betting, and to fuel discussion, to promote cooperation, exchange of information, and also to present them the results of our research program and the recommendations, the good practices that exist at European level, national level, and also international level to effectively protect the betting activity from being used for criminal purposes. And the third objective stated by this program is to create national and international networks of stakeholders that are maybe not used all the time to work together, to cooperate on specific cases, but also on the prevention of the criminal risk linked to betting. So this will be also a major issue of this program for the next 18 months.